Welcome to ProKitchen Software online video tutorial series. The newest feature in ProKitchen Software is ProKitchen Portal. ProKitchen Portal offers you the ability to manage all of your software licenses, users, billing information, designs, and more. In this video, we're going to explore how to access ProKitchen Portal from ProKitchen Software or a web browser, locate and identify your ProKitchen products, locate and manage your users for your products, locate and manage your licenses, locate and manage your billing preferences, locate and manage your and your users' designs, locate and create reports, and locate and create configurations for your licenses. There are two versions of Portal: Administrator or Supervisor, and Designer or User. The first portal we're going to cover is the Admin or Supervisor portal. This portal contains all of the controls for all of your products, licenses, and users, and is dedicated for the main account holder, otherwise referred to as Administrator or Supervisor. You can log in to ProKitchen Portal from www.prokitchensoftware.com/portal, or you may log in to Portal directly from your ProKitchen software. To log in from your ProKitchen software, navigate to the toolbar and locate the new Portal icon, or from the File tab under Help. Left-clicking either location will launch a web browser directly to the ProKitchen Portal login page. Sign into Portal with your personal login credentials and left-click the Login button. The first tab on the left is the Home tab. In the Home tab, you will see all of the product types in which you hold licenses for. When you left-click on a product, you will see your account information consisting of your account number, login name, and role. You will also see your license information consisting of your license number, license type, purchase plan, support expiration date, and if you have support auto renewal selected or unselected. Below your account and license information, you will see the current users online for this particular product. If you left-click the refresh button, the current online users will refresh, so you can monitor your designer's use at any time. Note that if you left-click on a designer's name and left-click user info, you will be directed to the particular user's information page. Next is the Users tab. When you open the Users tab, it will be categorized again by product type. Left-click on a product to display all the licenses and users you have for that particular product. To add a user, left-click the blue Add User button. When the dialog box appears, enter the user's information and be sure to fill all the required fields marked by an asterisk. Finally, assign them a password and confirm the password, then left-click Save. To delete a user, first make sure to reassign all their designs to another designer. You will not be able to delete a user until all of their designs have been reassigned to another user. I will demonstrate how to do this later in the video. Left-click the user's name, then left-click the red Delete User button. A confirmation of deletion pop-up will appear. Then left-click Delete to confirm your decision. When you highlight a user's name in blue and left-click the green User Info button at the bottom of the page, a new page will appear with all the user's current information within the system. To add or change information for the user, navigate to the blue Edit button and left-click to launch the ability to edit. Left-click in the field or highlight the current text and begin to type. In the Address field, use the drop-down menus to select country and state. Assign or reassign a password. To save, make sure to confirm the user's password and then left-click the green Save button below. Please note that a designer may be able to change their own password after logging in for the first time. At the bottom of the user's info page, you will have the ability to create reports on the user's login time within each product. Left-click in the Date From field to pop up the calendar. Left-click your selected start date, and then left-click in the Date To field to pop up the calendar and left-click the selected end date. Then left-click the Generate Report button at the bottom of the page. Once the report has been created, you can rename the report by highlighting the report file name and begin typing to change the report name. Then you may save to PDF or to Excel. This is an example of a use report. The next tab is Licenses. In this tab, you will again see each product you hold a license for. Left-click on a product type to view all the licenses you currently hold. As you can see, there is a list of all the licenses you hold, if they are unassigned or assigned, and to which user. The expiration date of the license, if it is a flat, subscription, or additional license, and if the auto-renewal is turned on or off. To view licenses for other products, redirect back to the Licenses tab and select a different product. To assign a user to an unassigned license, left-click the unassigned license to highlight it in blue. Navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Assign User button. A side panel will open with your current users that will display whether they have a license assigned to them or not. Left-click a user that does not have a license assigned to them, then navigate to the bottom of the side panel and left-click Assign. A pop-up will appear asking if you want to assign this user to the license. Left-click OK to confirm your choice. To renew a license, left-click the expired license. Navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Renew button. A new page will then display the product name, license type, purchase plan type, and the price of the renewal. Under the payment info, you will see the payment method. This is the payment method you have selected as your default payment method. To choose another payment method, left-click Choose Another Way to Pay and follow the prompts. Once you have selected your payment method, left-click the Process Payment button. A pop-up will appear informing you of the payment status. Once the payment is successful, left-click Close to dismiss the pop-up. To purchase a new license of this product type, navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Add License button. A new page will appear that informs you which product type, license type, a drop-down menu that will allow you to choose between flat or subscription, the price of the purchase plan for the product license, allow you to purchase as many licenses as you need by left-clicking the plus sign to add more or the minus sign to reduce the amount of licenses and the total cost of your purchase. If purchasing a subscription, you will be prompted to fill out a registration. After filling out the registration form, you will immediately receive an email with the program launch link and login information, and you will be able to use the program immediately after purchasing. No support sales or calls required. Again, the payment method shown will be your default payment method, and you may change your payment method for this transaction by selecting Choose Another Way to Pay. Once you have made all your selections, navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Process Payment button. Again, a pop-up will appear displaying your transaction's progress. When the payment is successful, left-click Close to dismiss the pop-up. Please note that all your payment methods are secure. Only you, the admin, can see your payment methods. To unassign a user from a license, left-click on the user, navigate to the bottom of the page, and left-click the red Unassign User button. A pop-up will appear asking to confirm your decision. Left-click OK to confirm and dismiss the pop-up. As administrator or supervisor role, you will be able to unassign yourself from a license and reassign to a different user and remain admin or super user of all licenses without the requirement of being assigned to any one license. The role of supervisor will then no longer be listed as a role, and only designer or user and super user or admin will remain. When left-clicking on a license to highlight it in blue and navigate to the bottom of the page, then left-click the green License Info button, a new page will appear that displays all of the license's information, including the license number, license type, purchase plan type, support expiration date, and a box to check or uncheck for auto-renewal for this individual license. To change the auto-renewal status, left-click in the box to check or uncheck this option. Once you have chosen auto renewal or not, you may left-click the Renew button to renew the license, or left-click the product type at the top of the page that displays after licenses / or the back button on your browser. You may also access user information from the Licenses page. Left-click on the user associated with the license to highlight it in blue. Navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the green User Info button. This will redirect you to the user's information page, where you may edit their information or create a report. Save the report to PDF or Excel and give the report a new name as demonstrated earlier in this video. The next tab is Billing. When you left-click on this tab, a submenu will appear, allowing you to choose between your products, payment methods, and order history. Let's explore each of these options. In your products, each product type you hold licenses for will display. Each product type will show you how many total licenses you hold, how many are assigned, and how many are unassigned. If you left-click the blue Assign Users button, you will be redirected to the Licenses page. Left-click an unassigned license to highlight it in blue, and navigate to the bottom of the page. Left-click the Assign User button, and select a user who does not have a license assigned to them. Left-click the Assign button, and left-click OK in the confirmation pop-up as demonstrated earlier in this video. In the Available for Purchase, we'll display the available support versions for this license. Left-click the Buy Licenses button to be redirected to the license purchase page as shown earlier in this video. You may assign only one user per license. So if you left-click the Assign User button for a product type in which you only hold one license and there is already a user assigned to that license, you will not be able to assign anyone else to that license. You may unassign the current user and assign another if you choose to do so. Next, under Billing is Payment Methods. This will direct you to the Payment Methods page. This will display all the payment methods you currently have on file. The one with the check mark in the box under Default will be the default method that appears when you click Renew or Buy License buttons. To add a new payment method, left-click the blue Add Payment Method button. When the pop-up appears, left-click on your preferred way to pay, then left-click the Add button. In the new pop-up, enter the requested account information and left-click Add. To change the default payment method, left-click the payment method, then left-click the green Set as Default Payment Method button. To delete a payment method, left-click the payment method you wish to delete, then left-click the red Delete Payment Method button. The final option under Billing is Order History. This will provide you the history of all the licenses and renewal purchases you have made. You will see the ID number, the date purchased, the payment process status, and the total charge for each license or renewal. When you left-click on any of the purchases, a side panel will open containing the order's complete information, including order number, date purchased, status, subtotal, tax applied, and total charge. At the bottom of the side panel, left-click the View Receipt button to view your receipt. Left-click the Download Receipt button to download the receipt to your computer or device. To leave the side panel, left-click the Close button. In the Designs tab, you will see My Designs and Designs by Designer. Double left-click the My Designs folder to view all of your own designs. If you want to add a folder to better organize your designs, navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Add Folder button. A pop-up will appear in which you may type the new folder name. Once you have given this folder a name, left-click the Add Folder button. When you left-click on a singular design, a side panel will display containing the information about that design, including the design name, date created, date it was last modified, number of revisions made, and whether it has been shared or not, as well as a preview image of the design. To dismiss the side panel, navigate to and left-click the Close button. Once a singular design is highlighted in blue, or you have left-clicked the box to the left of the design name to checkmark the box, you may rename the design by navigating to the bottom of the page and left-clicking the Rename button. When the pop-up appears, highlight the current text and type in a new name for the design, then left-click the blue Rename button to apply the change. To copy a design, left-click the checkmark box to the left of the design name. Navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Copy button. To place this copy in a folder, double left-click the folder to open, then navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Paste button. To move a design into a folder in its entirety, checkmark the box to the left of the design name, navigate to the bottom of the page, and left-click the Cut button. Double left-click a folder to open the contents and navigate to the bottom and left-click Paste.
You may also cut or copy and paste designs from one designer's folder to a different designer's folder by selecting the design, clicking either the Cut or Copy button, then navigating to Home. Then open the desired designer's folder and click the Paste button.
To delete a design, left-click in the box to the left of the design name, then navigate to and left-click the red Delete button at the bottom of the page. A confirmation pop-up will appear. Left-click Confirm to delete the design. By default, your designs are unshared. All unshared designs will have an eye icon with a slash through it in front of the design name. To share a design, left-click the box to the left of the unshared or private design. Navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Share button. Note that once you have shared a design, the eye icon with the slash through it has now disappeared. If you no longer wish to share a design, left-click in the box left of the design name to place a check mark. Navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the blue Unshare button. If you have transferred designs from a different computer or had not previously saved designs to the cloud, or had only saved the designs locally to your computer via ProKitchen Standard, you will want to upload them here. To upload designs from your computer into any folder, navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Upload Files button. Navigate through your computer's file folders to find your design. Left-click the desired design to highlight it in blue, and left-click the Open button. A pop-up will then appear to confirm your upload decision. Then left-click the Upload button to confirm. A new pop-up will appear that shows the progress of the file upload. Once finished, left-click the Close button to continue working in Portal. You, as the administrator, have access to all designs by all designers and can change the owner of a design or designs, whether they have been shared or not. A designer may only share their own designs and have access to their own and all shared designs. When opening the Designs by Designer folder, you will see a list of all your users. To view designs by a specific designer, double left-click the designer's name. To change the owner of a design, you may do so by left-clicking the box to the left of the design name. Then navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the Change Owner button. Or, before deleting a user, left-click the box next to the designer's name, then left-click the Change Owner button to reassign all of the designs for that user in their entirety. A sidebar will appear with the list of the other users available. Left-click your selection to highlight it in blue, then navigate to the bottom of the sidebar and left-click OK. The sidebar will disappear and a pop-up will appear asking you to confirm your decision. Left-click OK to dismiss. After confirming, an additional pop-up will appear informing you that your design has been reassigned. Left-click OK to dismiss.
Also, at the top right, you will see a Search Cloud field. Here, you may type in the design file name or keyword and tap the Enter button to locate the file or files associated. Or you may click the button to the right of the field to locate designs by specific designers, all designers, or by a date range.
In the Reports tab, you can generate ProKitchen use reports of your users to see their usage during any period of time. Left-click the box left of the user's name or names you wish to see a report for. Navigate to and left-click in the Date From field to open the calendar. Left-click the Start Date, then navigate to and left-click in the Date To field. Again, a calendar will pop up and left-click the End Date. Once the dates have been selected, left-click the Generate Report button to the right of the date fields. A list will then display with all the users that have used any of your ProKitchen licenses within that time frame. You will see next to each user's name a start time, end time, total duration of the program running, and which product license was used. You can save these reports either as an Excel spreadsheet or save as a PDF. To rename the report, highlight the text in the Report File Name field and type the new report name before saving as Excel or PDF. In the Configurator tab, you, as the administrator of the licenses, can customize the user interface for all of your designers by turning on or off some features. In the Configurator settings, you can turn on and off the following functions by left-clicking the box to the right: Save to Cloud, Save to Computer, Import SketchUp 3D, Import Kit, and Program Multi-Session. In the Print settings, you can turn on or off the following functions by left-clicking in the box to the right: Print Plan and Elevation, Print 3D and 3D HD, Print Bill of Materials, Print Manufacturer Report, Print Customer Report, Quick Report, and Multi-Quote Reports. In the Integration settings, you can turn on and off the following functions by left-clicking the box to the right: EasyLink, Spruce, Sabris, BizTrack, Export Multiple Catalog, and launch your system with Design Export. The EDI settings is for Windows systems only. To change the EDI system, enter the new pathway in the field below. In the Security settings, you can choose between multi-IP access or single IP address. A single IP address is used when all your designers are within one firewall and you want them to access ProKitchen Online from that IP address only. Otherwise, use the multi-IP access setting for your designers to access ProKitchen Online from anywhere. To change this setting from multi-IP access to single IP address, left-click the blue checkmark box to the right of multi-IP access to remove the checkmark. Then left-click in the single IP address field and type in the singular IP address. When all changes have been made, navigate to the bottom of the page and left-click the blue Save button to apply all the changes to your ProKitchen products and licenses.
The Configurator tool may also be used to configure individual designers' usage parameters. Navigate below to see a list of your designers. Double left-click the name of the designer whose usage you would like to configure, and make the desired alterations as previously demonstrated. Once complete, click the Save button to save the changes. You may also reset the configuration to its default settings by clicking the Reset button, or cancel any changes that have been made by clicking the Cancel button.
This is the end of the administrator portion of the video. The second portal we are going to explore is the user portal. This portal has limited functions for the designer to navigate and allows them to control their information and designs only. Users, or designers, can also access Portal either via a web browser at www.prokitchensoftware.com/portal or via their ProKitchen software using the portal icon found either on their toolbar or in their File tab under Help. Once at the portal webpage, type in your own login credentials used for ProKitchen and left-click the Login button below. In the User portal, there are only 3 tabs to navigate: Home, Users, and Designs. These tabs hold the same information and function in the same manner as the Administrator portal, but you may only access and make changes to your information and designs you own or are shared with you. The Home tab will only display the products or licenses that you have been assigned to. The User tab will only contain your user information. You may edit your personal information here, as well as change the password that has been assigned to you by the administrator after you have logged in for the first time. To save any changes, retype your password in the password confirmation field, then left-click the green Save button at the bottom of the page. Left-click OK in the pop-up box informing you that your changes have been saved. You may also generate a report of your own use of ProKitchen as demonstrated in the Administrator portion of this video. In the Designs tab, you will see My Designs and Designs by Designer folders. In My Designs, you will see all of your own designs and whether or not they have been shared. You may only reassign your own designs to another designer. To do so, follow the steps outlined in the Administrator portal. In Designs by Designer, you will see a list of all the designers in your network. When you double left-click on a name of a designer, you will only see and have access to the designs they have shared with you. This concludes the ProKitchen Portal video tutorial. With ProKitchen Portal, you have total control over your products, licenses, users, and designs. Managing your ProKitchen licenses and users has never been easier. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. For more videos like this, please visit www.prokitchensoftware.com.